there's an additional volume because I couldn't get it all in between two covers.
Yes, sir.
It would be too thick. So if you want the additional book under the title of a Compensatory Counter-Racist Codified Word Guide, it's just words in it. It's not like a dictionary. It's similar to a dictionary, but it has a lot of words in it, not very many, but I would like to have thousands of words, but, I would have to have a huge book in order to do that. So in that word guide, you have selected words to give you some idea of how to use words when you're talking about racism, how you're writing about it. If you're on a job, and you're having to say something, they say, well, put it in writing and whatnot. To give some idea of what your perspective is going to be, because you've got to get control of your own words and the definitions of those words. So sometimes you even make up your own definitions, but you explain that you are making up these definitions, which you can do, because all words are inventions anyway by individuals. That's how they get into, particularly the English language. There's no person who is designated to be an inventor of words. I don't think a lot of people understand that. There are no group of people that get together and say, we're going to invent words, and these are the words that everybody's going to have to use with the definitions that we give it. No, words come into being simply by people using words. You can make up words yourself, words that nobody ever heard of, and just give them definitions and start using them. And if enough people start using them, you have produced another language. That's how languages come into being anyway. Lexicographers, they are people who write dictionaries. They understand that. They just don't sit down and write dictionaries. They go out and find out what words people are using. And then they come back and put those words in dictionaries. They don't invent words. People that make dictionaries don't invent the words that are in the dictionary. They find out what people are saying and how they are saying it and the different meanings they give, because sometimes the same word will have a different meaning at a different time. A word that will have one meaning in 1900, by 2017, that word has a different meaning altogether, even though it's the same word. Why? Because people decided that they would use it in a different way. So, but words are very important. That's why. But you can get the book by going to producejustice.com, both the basic book and or the word guide. That's producejustice.com. Oh. And it's addressed to the individual victims of racism. If you don't perceive yourself as being a victim of white supremacy, then the book does not apply to you.